it's a cleanup day for Miss Moreland up here in the attic. But we are going to actually start at the top of the tower. Believe it or not, these have been cleaned several times, but debris tends to still fall. So we got our mast sitting over there, and the top still needs to be fixed, so it does leak up here a little bit, but we're gonna get this all cleaned up. We're gonna get this glass cleaned up, and we're just gonna start from the top and start working our way down. I think Miss Moreland's gonna enjoy being clean once again. Just finishing up the stairs. What are you doing over there?
Don't get pictures of me with a broom. I was just inspecting your work. Just touching it up just a little bit.
It's construction cleaning. It's allowed.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. I was just construction cleaning then.
Yeah. So, let me show you what we got. The stairs swept down, the ledge swept down, and looks much better. Up here at the top, it was kind of wet, so it's kind of hard to get most of it up, but we had those boards down because this area was questionable. So that's what it looks like, all cleaned up. As you guys know, it's just a tad dusty, but not bad. When we're working on something, we don't take the time to necessarily clean up all of our debris. We just keep on going because she has been on life support. So we're taking a moment, because she's kind of stable at the moment, and it's super wet outside, that we thought we would do some cleaning in here. And this is where we're at. This is that pile from when we did the roof, the flat roof up there, and some of the debris and broken things from up there. This area was where we had some scaffolding. That area over there will look exactly like that, other than swept clean. We have on this side some more. We have reclaimed wood there, debris from when Frank was doing some slate work up on this big dormer up here. We've got bricks from one of the brick arches, some more scrap lumber.
You telling all our secrets?
I am telling all of our secrets. This was a work area for whatever we needed it for, yeah. This slate was from when we did all this side over here on the south side. And again, here's some more slate from that area as well. This is just, again, lumber, and we're gonna stack that and make that all look good. But as you can see, we're just gonna organize things a little better, get rid of this debris, and that way it will be much nicer. You can see the spots where we know our temporary roof is starting to leak, so we're gonna get to that eventually as well. So we're gonna get started. We're using this little storage room here as a tool room, so that will be all straightened up as well. We've got wood scraps. Some of this you can see I've already swept up a little bit, but underneath the scaffolding, we're finished in this area for now, so we're going to start doing that. So we are going to start with this area over here and take down that scaffolding and clean this area up. That's where we're gonna start. that we are working on this area. I'm getting all the big slate out, getting the wood out, the tar out, and the metal out, putting them in different buckets. Frank's been working over here in this area, getting that area all cleaned up. This is just, again, going to be a pile of lumber. This area, he's swept under all the slate, and we're waiting for a non-rainy day to get this stuff, because we have to take this little stuff out by bucket. But believe it or not, we are making some progress. It looks better every sweep of the broom. Okay, everybody, we got the attic pretty straightened up. I'm pretty pleased with it. So here it is. It hasn't, the attic looks empty almost. So we didn't, of course, move the rebar or this pile of lumber here. Yet. We're not totally done, but just to give you an idea, all cleaned up in the center, all the roofing debris and the gutter, all that is now gone. It's just put in a better place. But just getting all that debris up, things put away in a more organized manner. So I think it's looking pretty good. And then, of course, again, another pile of lumber. But all that slate debris that was here and there, the roofing debris and slate debris, all that's gone. That was stuff that was over there is gone. It just looks nice. Just looks nice. Pretty well, not perfect, but pretty well cleaned up.
Did you pan around the ceiling and everything?
I can.
Show the expanse.
It is definitely something. And our temporary lights up there. She is a beauty. Yep. Where you see the light is where we have that synthetic underlayment that we still need to replace, but we're getting there. Today is second floor cleanup, and we're gonna get it swept up and cleaned up. Some of this is just pulling down some of the latex paint that was on it. It falls down on its own, but you can come by and it just flakes off. We're going to take care of all that lumber and that debris and broken glass and figure out what we're going to do with all this stuff. So we're going to get this all cleaned up. And just another like I said before, our priority was not on cleanup, it was on preservation. And to get all this, because we showed you that that's because of the water. We're gonna get this stuff all cleaned up and swept up, so that'll be good. And in here we had some drywall and some stuff falls, so we're gonna get all that cleaned up and trash taken out and just all this stuff straightened up. So we're gonna get this area, and then what's left is over here. A nice little storage closet. We'll sweep that out. The door doesn't close, but this hallway we're gonna get all swept up. And this was the guest room. And again, we'll get it. And the walls look really bad, but that's because that is latex paint. Again, you can just come over here and just peel it off. But that's what that's doing. You can kind of see some of the original paint underneath there, but we're gonna get this just swept up. These door frames and window frames just stacked in a nice neat pile, and we'll get the bathroom re-swept in there and get all that debris that fell back into the bathtub when we were working up there, get that hauled out. So that's the second floor. We'll get it done, and it's going to look so much better. Quite a bit done. We didn't get the guest room quite done yet, but we got the hallway swept up, and we got the landing all swept up, and we got Anita's room all cleaned up, and it looks all nice and neat now. Well, as neat as a construction zone can be. And we got the master. Frank changed what we had there. Got the glass all cleaned up here in the tower. And this corner here we got all cleaned up. And I picked up all the tiles and put them in the closet. It looks neater now that that cloth that was there that was rotting is away, but it looks nice. And going through to Minnie Ball's room, it looks much neater in here as well.
Amen.
Yeah. So we still have the guest room, but we just ran out of time, but I think it looks really nice. And now it is time for the first floor, where we just bring stuff, drop stuff, leave stuff, things in that nature. So
It's a mess.
it is a mess. And I mean, we've gotten a few things for the fireplaces. We got wood stacked. We have the lath from there we're getting rid of. So we have some cleanup to do. No worries, we'll get it. A little bit of sweeping, little Menards, a little bit of Marketplace. And we got the heat going today. And we just have things everywhere. There's not a, we don't really want to, we don't have a good place to necessarily store everything here. So we got I have swept in here recently, so it's not as bad, but we'll clean this up. And just for you all, ouch, we got some new inserts for the fireplaces, and I think they look really pretty there. There's that one. I'll show you the one in the library here in a few minutes. Again, and I'll start sweeping down here in the breakfast room. It's not too bad. Again, I just swept this not too long ago. So, and I'm not worried about back there. So we'll worry about that. So we have a few things to sweep up. This was the China silver cabinet, and to sweep all that down. So, and get all that debris out of there. So we have a few things to do. Let's go across to the library. Again, I've swept in here not too long ago, and Frank's taking care of that. And this was what was in there before, and Frank put a new insert in there, and I think it looks beautiful in there. So just trying to, we happened to find them and we thought those would look very beautiful. Going to get busy down here. After a long day of using my favorite tool, the broom, we got it done, and I think it looks great. And let me show you. So Miss Mooreland hasn't been cleaned up like this for a while. Of course, here's the parlor. And the front entryway. The stairs have been swept down. Again, here's the music room. And the library. This window is laid out like it's supposed to be. So the library. I think it looks great with that thing Frank put in there. Let's go across to the dining room. That area back there was swept as well. The dining room, and we pulled, we cleaned up in there as well, but we pulled that off and got all the sand that was behind there. So that's good. So this area is all nice and tidy. The spider webs, the spiders didn't appreciate me very much, but that's okay. And again, we've got the breakfast room. So I did get upstairs and get the guest room that's up there. Let's just take a walk up the stairs and we can see it. I tried to get this ledge by the stained glass. I didn't do very good because I can't reach it very good. But it is what it is. So I showed you where we got yesterday with everything all swept nice and clean. We still have to get the bags, but we're not hauling anything today. So just a nice little sweep up. I did make a mistake. Frank had that window all laid out and then I moved it, but I didn't know. So, but I didn't move any of the pieces. They're all right there. Other than I moved them out of their proper place. So, all nice and clean until our next project. I think she's looking great. She's looking great. It's always nice when you get her straightened up for a little bit.
And I organize my tools.
They're on the table. That's organization.
And some under.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I do this so I know where everything is.
it's on the table. Did you look on the table? All right. Mimi, what are you doing, big girl? Are you helping me? Huh? Are you helping me? My sweet Mimi.